And we did that when they were on the air for a much higher price. There's a company called Sunjoe, and they have been creating for QVC some of our best-selling lawn and garden equipment. The same company has a winter division called Snowjoe, and they manufacture QVC's best-selling electric snow throwers. When is the best time of the year to buy a snowblower? In the middle of July when you don't need it. That's when the clearance sale prices happen. That's when inventory is trying to be moved. So when's the best time to buy a lawn and garden piece of equipment? I would recommend on the 20th of January when it's 15 degrees outside, because we have got an amazing price on this. This unit, which weighs only how much, Sean Pickford?
4.5 pounds.
For half a gallon of milk. We had it on the air at $55 and we've sold thousands of them.
Right.
Now, the price is the lowest price I've ever seen. There's some real benefits to having a truly powerful handheld blower that's electric, because there's no pull start, there's no gas and oil mix, you don't have to be a mechanic to make this thing work, and all you need is an extension cord.
Yeah, all you do is plug it in, 10 amp motor, so it's nice and powerful yet lightweight. We can create a 215 mile an hour wind speed coming out of the tip of this thing. F5 Hurricane's 158 miles an hour.
That's really impressive for an electric unit. Now, we've got colors for you.
Yes.
And they're available. We've got red, we've got the Snowjoe and the Sunjoe green are their colors at retail. And this is out there at retail, it's just not at this price. We also have a purple, and then we also have a light blue. The light blue is very, very limited at this particular point. Now, we're also going to include in your purchase price a pair of protective eyewear, because you should be using them anyway.
Yes.
And Sean and I do a lot of yard work, a lot of do-it-yourself stuff. Listen, if you don't have the eyewear, you tend to forget it. You should always wear protection. And then we also give you, and I thought this was really cool, Sunjoe offers a 2-year warranty on their equipment. That's kind of unheard of. They added
a year,
an additional year to the warranty because you're buying it from QVC. So even though we are now at a clearance sale price of what, under 30 bucks, I said clearance sale, it's a while supplies last, I'm sorry. Even though our price is extremely reasonable, they still added the warranty in it.
Yeah, and just to show you how this works, I'm going to turn it on. This is the low speed, show you how effective and how easy it is. You just push the button forward and you basically aim. And that's all you need to do. So with 2 fingers, you can see how easy, how efficient this is, how clean we make the driveway, the walkway, from the glass clippings, the mulch, all those different things we encounter. And this time of year, it's awesome for blowing snow.
Which we're supposed to get for our first, we had a little dusting a couple days ago, but we're supposed to get about 15 inches by the end of the weekend.
If it's a light, fluffy snow, this has all the power. We're talking about 215 mile an hour wind speed, 10 amp motor. So you can see even here in the grass, and the grass holds on to the leaves like they're fingers, all right? So they grab a hold of the leaves, the twigs, the mulch, that kind of stuff, and it makes it hard for you to clean. Not with the Sunjoe, because of the 10 amp motor gives you all the power you need, but it also gives you the wind speed. And you saw on the driveway there, I was on low.
On low.
I wasn't even in the highest speed.
First of all, the fact that you've got the low and high settings is really critical and key, because if you're working in a really tight area, like a corner, some blowers are so powerful that you can't control them. Well, with this, you've got control. And you'll use this thing. And yes, it is a spring, summer, fall piece of equipment usually. You had mentioned some snow removal. But I've got leaves in my garage right now.
Yeah,
I've got leaves in my yard that I'm still trying to figure out where they came from because I blew all the leaves during the fall.
Yeah, I used mine yesterday. There was a lot of debris in the shed and stuff like that. I plugged it in, I blew it out, because you can control the wind. You can control where you want it to go. As opposed to, you know, we talked about a little bit of snow shoveling. All right? This is so much easier than working one of these guys, and it does a better job. The broom, you and I have been there.
I hate it. Yep.
Brooms are work. The rake, all you get out of that is 2 blisters, as you always say. All right?
Yes.
And this guy here, this is a gas-powered leaf blower. All right? I actually can create more wind speed with my Sunjoe than I can with this guy. And this guy, I got to mix the gas and oil.
And it weighs twice if not more.
Well, yeah,
in weight.
I got to be a mechanic to be able to use this guy. My wife's not going to be able to use this. My wife, my kids, whoever wants to, can plug this in, and that's all you need. Plug it into a good extension cord, and you're ready to go.
Okay, one thing I will say, let me pop this off the front.
Yeah,
the
great
unit,
point.
when it comes to you shipped, the nozzle is actually off the tube, and I want to get back here so with the black stuff. And what they do is they package it on the interior. So when you get it at home, you're going, hey, where's the front clip?
Yeah,
It's
so-
actually, you just pop that out.
Yeah, if you put it on
that
there and you say, wait a second, there's no wind speed coming out of here, that means that little end there, you didn't take
isn't
it out
installed,
of the tube.
and you
so
install it.
That's
It
all
is
you do.
one of the lightest weight
Yes.
blowers that I've ever seen, but yet this thing, it's beyond gale force winds. It's not an exaggeration. A hurricane is what?
158, an F5 Hurricane is 158 mile an hour
And this
wind
is
speed.
215.
This is 215. We'll turn it on
And it's
high here.
isolated, yep.
Yeah, and we'll show you. So you can hear the power. Here's low. Here's high. And look, simple, easy, fast, efficient. That's what you want. I mean, back and forth. And none of the leaves, none of the mulch, none of the twigs are left on your lawn. You direct them where you want. Fast, efficient, easy. You want to turn it down so you can direct them in a more appropriate way or wherever you want them to go.
Our relationship with Sunjoe is such that we have sold tens of thousands of these units. The exact same unit that people were paying $55 for, Joe actually now manufactures them in special colors just for us, which is cool. I think that's kind of neat. But in this case, you're getting the exact same unit. They didn't scale it down. They didn't change it. They just simply lowered their price. Why? Because they don't sell them in January.
Right.
Nobody, unless you live, in San Diego or parts of California and Florida, nobody is doing any yard work in January. We're fully aware of that. So Joe, to move some inventory, gave us a price that was unheard of, and we said, we'll take everything you've got.
Look, you can go out and try and find a good extension cord. You're going to pay more for the extension cord than you are for the blower.
That's the insanity of how reasonable that price is.
Exactly. So, but I love it for the snow. I mean, I don't want to shovel anymore. And
Sure.
I have the Joe snow blowers when it's nice and deep and all that. And we may have some this weekend if we get the snow. I mean, I love the snow. So
Why not?
I'm one of those few people that enjoy that.
If we could just get snow to only fall in the yard.
Yeah. it doesn't
Leave the
work that way.
sidewalks and the streets away. Here's the green that is the Sunjoe green. Now, he's also manufacturing purple, red, and a sky blue for us. The sky blue is limited. It is while supplies last. There's also a shelf bracket that you put on the wall to allow you to just
Yeah, it
hang
comes
this
with the
up.
hardware and everything.
So you don't have to rest it on a workbench or rest it on the floor. You're going to get the eye protection, and then you're also going to get the extended warranty. It comes with a 2-year warranty. That's almost unheard of in lawn and garden. There is an additional 3rd year added on to it
Right.
because you bought it from QVC.
Exactly.
It's a powerful unit. I highly recommend it.
So I'm going to do this left-handed just to show you how simple and easy this is.
Okay.
Again, 4.5 pounds, 250 mile an hour wind speed. Going to turn it on low. All right. And you can see how I can direct the leaves. If I want to push them all over to where Dan is, how I have the power and I have the control to move them where I want.
Right.
And it's that simple. And again, I'm not left-handed. That's how easy this is to use. And all you're doing is moving the leaves, the dirt, the debris, the dust, the mulch back into the
Nice
flower
job.
bed. That's why I love the low speed on this too, Dan. If you're getting the flowers and stuff out of your flower bed, you don't want to blow all the mulch out.
I agree.
Turn it to the lower speed. Just get rid of the leaves.
And by the way, same 30-day money-back guarantee that we offer on anything.
Yes.
I have a 50-50 shot of getting this wrong.
Okay.
Which means I'm going to get it wrong.
All right, let's
it's
see.
either Sandra or Sandra, and I'm going with Sandra. Am I right?
That's right.
It's a good day, dude.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
And where are you calling from in Indiana?
I'm about 25 miles south of Terre Haute.
Okay, I know the area well. You're talking to a fellow Hoosier, Sandra.
Oh, well, hello.
Yeah. How can we help you out? What can we do for you?
I'm getting this.
Okay.
I have got a leaf blower, but that thing weighs so much.
Yeah.
It's to where it's hard for me to use it.
Yeah.
It wears me out using it. So I thought this would just be the trick. And I could use it this morning to blow the snow off my porches.
Yes,
Sure. Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
So I just thought this is a great deal.
The gentleman who owns the company who manufactures them, and he's a young man,
Yeah.
brilliant entrepreneur, makes an exceptionally good product. And then he stands behind it with a really good warranty as well. The old-fashioned blowers used to be extraordinarily heavy, and I agree with you. Your phrase, they wear you out, is exactly right. You don't need the big heavy equipment to still do the powerful jobs now.
Well, I'm looking forward to getting this, and like I say, the one I've got is so heavy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All you need is an extension cord to plug it into, and you're ready to go.
Yeah, this weighs about the same as a half a gallon
Yeah,
of
it's
milk.
4.5 pounds.
Well, I think I can handle that.
Yeah. So, what color did you get, Sandra?
I got the blue.
Very
Okay.
nice.
The dark, yeah, the blue.
Yep.
Great. It'll be in Indiana. We'll get it to you. It'll be there in about 5 to 7 days for you. Okay.
Well, I appreciate it very much, and you all have a good day.
You too.
Thank you very, very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I got to say goodbye to you as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, my
Thanks.
friend.
Great to see you.
It is, again, a Wall Supplies last price. We can make this price available, but only while we have inventory, and remarkably popular. It is cold outside, which means it's dry inside. We've got the answer for that coming up in just a second.
Yes, we do, and it is a hot pick on the day, which means an awesome value. What you're looking at is Cool Mist.